Hi there, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us here on Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plant. It's been nearly 2 years since Denver police officer John ADSIT's life changed in an instant. He was escorting East High School students during a protest and was struck and run over by an out-of-control vehicle. Officer ADSIT has endured nearly 17 surgeries and has more to go. He amazed everyone when he walked out of the hospital on his own. Officer John ADSIT is with us this morning. He's going to give his thoughts on what's happening. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
It's very timely that you're here today because we had a horrible crisis that's happening in Dallas and those officers that were shot. And you yourself faced a horrible accident.
I did.
Any thoughts on what's going on with your brothers in arms?
You know, my prayers go out to them and their families, their friends, their co-workers. It's just heart-wrenching to hear these sorts of stories, especially being a first responder myself. And you know, there's just prayers that that need to go out for these folks, and that's, I think, the most important piece at this point.
They put their lives on the line for us, and we just need more love. Just be nice, be kind to someone today and every single day. And now you're on your own personal journey. It happened about 2 years ago. Tell me a little bit about what happened.
So about 18 months ago, I was involved in a protest helping traffic control of some students that were walking down Colfax. And just after I was released from the event, along with a couple of my partners, a gentleman suffered a medical issue and had a seizure and lost control of his vehicle, came plowing into two of my other partners, sending them to the side of his car. I unfortunately was right in the line of fire and went on top of the car, then down and into the bottom chassis of the car, and was dragged for about half a block before he hit a wall and kind of ejected me from that. And
you've been through 17 surgeries so far, more to come.
Yes, yes.
You are now in the process of forming a nonprofit, ADSIT Strong. What's the mission behind it?
Well, it's, you know, with the timing that we just talked about in Dallas, there are so many officers that leave home every morning not expecting to either not come home or come home very different people physically and mentally. And I found that through my process, I was very blessed with a great department. The Denver Police Department has been there for me from day one. My brothers in blue have been there, and not just them, but other first responders, the fire department, the paramedics, the doctors that have done so much for me. And the community in general just came out and supported me and my family in one of the most devastating times, the most devastating time I can think of.
So is this nonprofit going to help others?
Yes, the mission of this nonprofit is to assist other first responders, to include police, fire, and paramedics that are injured in the line of duty with severe injuries as I
That's wonderful.
Sustained.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And last year, your church family actually hosted an event. It was called Rise and Run in your honor.
Yes.
You decided to continue that event.
Yes, it was one of the most exciting events for me and my family. Probably one of the biggest steps forward in my physical therapy at the time. I was able to run a little bit of the event. This year I would hope to run all of it. I've got a surgery right before, so I'm going to be really pushing it.
Oh, wow.
But I was just, again, so overwhelmed and so grateful to the support of the families.
You want to pay it forward.
That I want to pay it forward.
So the 5K
Absolutely.
You're putting on again this year, who will benefit the charity?
So this year's charity, one of the primary beneficiary will be Sergeant Tony Lopez Jr., who back in December, about a year after my accident, was shot several times during a traffic accident, or I'm sorry, a traffic stop that he had made. And he was severely injured.
Is he alive? Is he okay today?
He's alive. He's one of my great friends. We talk all the time and we encourage each other through our process. We have some similar injuries, even though through different means we obtain them. But he's become such a close friend to me.
That's sweet.
And he just had a brand new baby, his first little baby.
Oh, God bless him. So of course he needs help. We need to sign up for this 5K to help. How do we do it?
You do. The best way to do it is simply to go to adsitstrong.org. It's a pretty simple website, and under events you can register directly for the for the run. If people or businesses are interested in sponsorship, they can do that as well.
All right, let me give them more information for this.
Yes,
thank you, and God bless
absolutely.
and
Thank you so
continue
much.
success with your journey.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the
I
Lord's
appreciate
definitely
it.
looking out for you.
Yes, He is.
The Rise and Run 5K is at 9 a.m. Saturday, September 17th at the Foundry Church in Castle Pines North. You can enjoy a community party at the finish line with live entertainment, and of course there will be kids' activities. There will also even be awards for the best times per age bracket. This year's Rise and Run 5K will help support Sergeant Tony Lopez Jr. There are still sponsorship opportunities available and volunteers are needed. So please go to this website to help out, adsitstrong.org, adsitstrong.org. Keep it here. We'll be right back with more.